Okay, we think we should be live. Everybody getting the alerts? All right, it's 8:30. There we go. That was quick. Chad, give me a sound check real quick.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Building a layover to catch meddlers.
Jesse, give me a sound check, please.
Hello. Am I building a something?
Building a cache to catch meddlers.
Okay, there we go. Happy holidays. Okay, here we go. You ready, Chad?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. Come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30. This means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. We have short and it's manning the phones. And please welcome to my virtual left, my co-host, Jazz 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's that time again. So grab your coffee and enjoy the show.
That's right, kids. Tonight's episode is 693, recorded live. 694. Recorded live on December 1st, 2021. It's December Catcher Coffee. All lines are open. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for you international callers, you can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. But first, Chad,
Mm-hmm.
we got to talk about Patreon, Chad.
Oh, yeah.
Ways to help us out. Guys, there's two ways you can help us out. First you can do is you can go to PayPal. You go to paypal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. You make a one-time donation. It goes straight to the bills. Much like MP Glenn. MP Glenn gave us a nice bonus to go for the bills. So thank you so much, buddy. We appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. And the other way, Chad, you can become a patron of our show.
Yeah.
It's a monthly fee, but you get so much with it, Chad. You get extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. You get stickers and path tags, and still a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Still a coin. You get end of the year stuff, end of the year prizes. You get patron only shows, all this good stuff. You get. It's good to be on the other side of the paywall, Chad. New video last week, another one. That was actually the last one. Actually, I have a couple coming up. So, Chad. So just
Yeah.
So what's wrong?
Well, the video that you put out last week. Oh, I was looking at it, and you seem surprisingly happy to find a micro in the forest.
Well, that's because it was hidden so well. That's what it was. It was that you got to give your hats off to that. You got to tip your cap when it's like that, when it's basically invisible. Did you see it?
Yeah, well, of course.
I mean, did you see it when I showed it?
When you did I spot it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was absolutely invisible. You know, which is why it got a ton of DNFs. You know, like people are like it's not there. You know,
have I spotted ones like exactly like that? Yes.
Yes,
they are pain.
If you want to know what we're talking about, you got to be a patron and you got to watch the videos. So, you want to become a patron of our show, you got to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Tonight, we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork, the craze of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine write-in-the-rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro-containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Me Gone soap, each spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for out there enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL. If you have an idea for a shirt design and you cannot find it, you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And finally, by pattags.com for all your swag and pat tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pat tags. With over 43,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pat tags obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com. So Scott's OCD doesn't go into overdrive.
And as always, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
in our show notes. Chad, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. Jess, what's going on? How come you're on mute?
Because the dogs are being dogs.
What are they doing?
They were. Roxy was using Jeep's leg as a bone.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Delicious.
Apparently it is. Guys, you like cash or coffee tonight? You can talk about anything you want. 808-468-7924. 808 got swag. There's some stuff we got to talk about today, but you want to call and give us a holler. We'd love to hear from you guys tonight. So other than that, though, let's start with this. Chad, Urban Tree Canopy, the store. All regular shirts, $10. They extended it. It was supposed to end 11:30, but they extended it to 12:03. So I think that's the end of this week. They gave it one more week. Our shirts, regular shirts, $10. Everything else in the store is on sale too, but regular shirts are $10 in our store. The El Rojo race update, Chad. Yeah, the listener race. Ready? Top 10 here. Beaver Bob still hanging tough at 27,600. Gingerbread Geocache Tag 18,000. Blazon Signal 17,200. Racer Tongue 8 16,000. IMED Signals Tag 20 years 16,000. Those guys are like 30 miles apart difference.
Wow.
Lily Lou's Racing Frog 15,400. Holly the Fuggler 14,400. Idaho Dasher 12,500. Signal the Frog Halloween. Was that here before? That sounds new.
I don't remember it.
That's 10-9, and coming in the 10 spot, the Christmas Pickle Key. 10-9. Only like, what is that, 11? Is that 11 or 12 miles separating Signal the Frog and Christmas Pickle Key?
Yeah. I told you I'm sliding down.
Chad, you're in the 10 spot.
It'll be gone.
The 10 spot. So, other than that, we got some emails, Chad. So heads up on that.
I got mail. Yay! I got mail. Yay!
Chad, first we got an email from Lost Ken. Remember Lost Ken? He won. You know who Lost Ken is.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Lost Ken says, I don't know if you guys were serious about making the T-shirt out of the saying to Muggles about what you were doing while geocaching. He's talking about his father's saying, Chad, if you recall from the show a couple weeks ago, his father used to tell the kids when they asked what he was doing, he would say, building a
layover to catch meddlers.
Building a layover to catch meddlers is what he said, and it's fantastic. And he said, I don't know if you were serious about making T-shirts out of the saying to Muggles about what you were doing while caching. If you were, know that we think it would be awesome and hope that you do. If so, we will buy the first 2, he says. Well, Lost Ken, they're already in the store. The shirt's in the store as we speak. You can go to urbantreecanopy.com. I even made mugs for you, and I made masks for you, and I even made like a magnet for you. So You can get your dad
Sweet.
Christmas gifts. So you can get your dad a Christmas gift of a mug or a T-shirt that says "Building a Layover to Catch Meddlers." And anybody else who wants to buy it, it is now in the store. So it is there for you. You can purchase "Building a Layover to Catch Meddlers."
That's
Yes.
awesome.
I love it. Hey man, don't give me credit. It's all Lost Ken, man. Actually, it's
Mhm.
not even Lost Ken. It's his dad.
His
That's
dad.
a classic line. So well played, sir. Can it become the next geocaching is fun Wii shirt? Is the $1 million question. That's next up. We got an email from Dune Buddy, excuse me, which is a great name. Dune Buddy says, have you considered creating a public bookmark list of the geocaches you found or tried to find on your trips? Considering Jesse puts a lot of research into identifying the best caches to find, it would be a great benefit to your listeners to have access to these lists to plan their trips. Jesse.
Interesting idea.
I have not given that any thought, but I will now. It's not a bad idea.
No. Make it
Depending
public.
depending on the trip and what the purpose is, but yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good idea.
No, that's not a bad idea at all. No, it's just it won't be that hard even. Well, I guess past you got to like go each one by one and actually add them to the list. But no, yeah.
No, not necessarily, because a lot of times I throw all of our target caches into an offline list on my Cachly app. So creating an online bookmark list of some sort would be pretty simple from that.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yes. So there you go, Dune Buddy. I can't say it. Dune Bunny. No, Dune Buddy. I can't say it.
Buddy.
Dune Buddy. Because I'm trying to not say Dune Buggy, and
Buggy,
so I'm
right.
saying I'm saying everything but Dune Buddy is what I'm doing. So Dune Buddy, maybe someday it will show up. You never know. We'll let you know if it ever happens. So there you go. Those are the emails, Chad. So we can get on with the show quickly. Look at that. Right out the gate. We're back into the show.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
give us a call. Anybody want to give us a call? You can. 808-468-7924. In the meantime,
Mhm.
one of the things Jesse and I do is we vaguely hint we're going away just because we don't like telling people we're leaving.
We're out of town.
Yeah, we don't shout it from the rooftops like some people do. And so we usually do it when we get back. So Jesse and I took a trip over Thanksgiving to New England, strictly for what we've been doing the entire year. And Jesse, feel free to chime in at any point. What
Of
we've been
course.
doing at the beginning of the year, we said, hey, there's a cache right by our house. There's actually 2 challenge caches literally right by our house. And if anybody's ever been to our neighborhood and looked, you've seen them. One of them is finding all the New England states, and one of them is finding 30 states in a year. Finding 30 caches in 30 states in a year, and it's a 5-5 challenge. It's a pretty difficult challenge. 30 states in a year. And so we said, like, hey, let's take a shot at it. We knew we were going to take a bunch of trips this year. Let's take a shot at it. So we started with Florida, at the Alabama. No, what? No, where were we? No.
Yeah, we went to Alabama.
God, was that this year? Good Lord.
That was spring break.
Wow, it's so long ago. So we started with Alabama. We hit all those states on the way up and down, and just hitting all the trips. Me and Jesse had separate times. Went to North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. I did it separately with the dog. Jesse did it with her son. We did the Michigan and Ohio and all those, and all the ones circling Illinois, Iowa, and all that. And our last trip we needed to take to hit that. I think right before this trip, I was at 24. Jesse, you were at what, 28? I think.
No, I think I was at 29 going into this trip.
And I was at 24 going into this trip. I was. So we flew out to New England, got a car. And what, Jesse? What were the numbers here? How many states did we hit?
So total, let's see, we arrived in Baltimore at like 10:30 Thursday morning, and our flight left Sunday morning at 10 o'clock ish or so.
Yeah.
So it's basically 3 days we were there. We did 1,400 miles. We visited 11 states plus DC. We found a total of 49 finds, which included 5 oldest of the states. 5 states oldest.
Which ones were those?
They were. I'm gonna forget. They were. Let me look. Maine,
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and uh, Connecticut.
Correct. Yes.
Those were the 5. And then 3 webcams.
And 3 webcams. And if anybody knows, we actually went live on Facebook. Chad, where were you? We went live on Facebook.
I I almost don't use Facebook at all anymore.
Wise man. I need to get off of Facebook.
We went live on Facebook because we were actually in Virginia. No, was it Virginia?
No, we were in DC.
It was in DC. Sorry, we were in DC, and Jesse's travel bug was in DC for the travel bug race, and so we made a run for it. We realized we were a couple of miles away from it, and so we went and we called Chad beforehand just to verify the rules. And no, Jesse couldn't take it home and end it. So unfortunately, she had to leave it there. We actually left. We left the travel bug in that cache in Washington D.C. We took pictures with it.
But just discovered it, yeah.
Yep.
What?
We had a nice visit.
You
Made sure
just
she's.
discovered it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's in good shape. Looks great.
Yeah, she's doing fine.
Mhm.
So yeah, so we saw Jesse. We went live on Facebook with that, and then it was a great. It was. You know, we saw a lot of cool things. We saw a lot of the oldest. I mean, Rhode Island was beautiful. New Hampshire was beautiful. Connecticut was gorgeous.
Maine was beautiful.
Maine was beautiful. Yeah, Maine, that lighthouse. We did the lighthouse in Maine, right? Wasn't that the
Mhm.
old
Cape Elizabeth,
Yes.
right? I think that's what it's
What's the name
called.
of it called? Or was it Fort something? Was that a different one?
Fort Williams Cache is the oldest in Maine, and it's
Right.
in. I think it's Cape Elizabeth, but I could be wrong. But it's it's a famous lighthouse.
Yes. Someone will chirp in the someone will chirp in on it. And so we did that and 3 webcams. So would you say 3 webcams?
Mhm. 3 webcams. Yep.
Yeah. So we did 3 webcams. That was kind of exciting. Now we're up to 27, I think, right? Something like that. 27.
I think so.
Yeah. A lot of miles. How much? 1,400 miles? 14 plus?
1,400 miles.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And the highlight of the trip for me, even though we did all this great caching and we saw these excellent sites and all of this, the highlight for the trip of me was going and seeing the house that I lived in all through grade school. So that was really fun. I
Awesome.
saw my house, saw my grade school that I went to, drove through the neighborhood, pointed out all my friends' houses that of course don't live there anymore. So yeah, that was really fun. I haven't been back there in gosh, at least probably 20 years. So that was really cool.
and the mall too.
And we went to the mall that I used to go hang out at.
Yeah.
Looks pretty much the same.
Yeah, and we it's funny. Before the trip, we were talking to FF Skippy because he lives in Connecticut, and just trying to get like hey, what's this cache like? Do we have to can we get this one? Can we get that one? Because we know we'd gotten them all. And he was saying, be careful. What do you say? Be careful about New York's traffic. Traffic in New York.
Yeah, getting around New York.
He warned us about it,
Mhm.
and the first on our way up north, to go. Shut up. We hit New York at 6 in the morning on Friday morning. I think the day after Thanksgiving, so there was virtually no traffic through New York. And it was
Perfect timing.
raining. It was raining. It was like 6 in the morning, and it was the day after Thanksgiving. There was like no traffic in New York. Pretty much pop right through it. Then on Saturday, we're coming back down through Connecticut, and it was a parking lot. It took so long. It took so long to get through Connecticut. Just
Were you on the I-95 parking lot?
No, we were on the other part.
No, we were on the 15.
We were on the 15. They took us off the
Okay.
I-95. They took us actually off it.
Right.
Waze took us off it and put us on 15, which was
Yep.
still a parking lot.
It was, but you know what? It was so pretty. I mean, like it's fall and the leaves have all changed, but a lot of them were still on the trees, and even the ones that have fallen, they're still nice and crisp and orange. And so it was so pretty. And so, we're sitting in this awful, horrible traffic, both of us going, I can't be mad, like it was just so pretty. So
Yeah. So
but a 3.5 hour drive turned into like 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But I did, and anybody who doesn't follow me on Instagram, shame on you. You should follow me on Instagram. But I did actually put on. I was in line at Chick-fil-A at a rest stop in New Jersey, and somebody had a Berks County rugby coat on. Which it's my spelling, Berks.
Right,
It
right.
was Berks County in Philadelphia. I'm sorry, excuse me, Pennsylvania. And so somebody actually had it on, and so I actually got a picture of me with the coat. It was nice. So
Awesome.
yeah. So I've never seen that in the wild. I've always heard about Berks County, but I've actually never seen somebody wearing a Berks County coat. It's kind of cool. So yeah. Other than that, Jesse, any other interesting tidbits on the trip?
I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, our trip mostly was just about getting the states. And so half the states really were just parking grabs.
Yep.
And just like out here by us, almost every single rest area has several caches out there. They're big enough that they can hold 2 or 3 caches. So most of our states were just park and grabs, stopping along the interstate, and grabbing those. And then the ones that had the oldest and the webcams that were close enough to the interstates were the quality caches, I would say. So
Yeah. So sorry, go ahead, Jen. What is
So
it?
did you get much sleeping in?
no, not at all. I counted up, I think between Wednesday, because like we had to be up. Our Uber was here picking us up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Thanksgiving morning. And
Mhm.
so Wednesday night, I got like no sleep. I was so excited. But I was excited and I didn't want to oversleep, and so
Oh yeah, I
I
get
think I
those.
got like 2-3 hours of sleep in total, not quality sleep. So I think between Wednesday and by the time we got on the plane Sunday morning, it was like 20 hours of sleep in total. Not much.
You slept you slept a good chunk of the plane ride home, though.
On the way home, yeah.
Yeah, you slept a good chunk of that. So yeah, it was a good trip. And so what we get 12? Is that no 11 plus DC?
11 plus
11
DC,
plus DC.
but they weren't all new this year
Yeah, I think
they
I got
weren't-
9 new. I got 9 new states, is what I got.
yeah. Because I already had Maryland this year. I already had Virginia this year. So I think I also had 9.
9 brand new. Like I've never cashed in this state before. Brand new.
I think so. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, I did a huge photo dump, and one of the things that I did was I put together like a collage of all of the new souvenirs that I got, and I think there were, I don't remember. I'm trying to click through all my pictures really quick. I think there were like 9.
I know I've now cashed in 43 states.
Awesome.
Which, hey man, 7 away. That's pretty close. That's nice.
You're getting there, yeah.
Getting there. 7 away.
We stopped in Mystic, Connecticut. That was a really cool town.
Went to Mystic
That
Pizza.
Did an oh wait, I forgot the Adventure Lab. So 49 plus 5.
Did we do? We did the Mystic Adventure Lab.
We
That's
did
right.
the Mystic Adventure Lab, yeah.
And we did the Annapolis.
Oh yeah, plus we did. Did we get all?
No, we got 4 out of 5 Annapolis, Maryland. The cop was
Plus-
the one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we got 9 Adventure Lab locations. So let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I got 10 new souvenirs.
I think I got
So 9 states plus DC for caching.
Yeah, I think I got 9 new souvenirs, I think, for that trip. It was nice. I got, we both got New England. The whole East Coast is done for both of us. So it's kind of nice.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so it was a good trip. It was nice. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of what and so we both crossed over. I mean, I think I ended on 35 states is what I ended on for the year. And just you ended on, what did you?
Well, as of right now, I'm at 30. What are you at right now? 35?
Me, 35.
So I'm at 38 right now.
I'm at 35 plus DC.
Right. And I'm at 38 plus DC. but there's still a whole month left, and I do have some vacation that I have to take, or I'm going to lose it. So there
Yes.
there could be another road trip before the end of the year.
Yeah.
We'll
So,
see.
so anyway, I got on the I got on the oh yeah, there's the before and after right there. For anyone
Yes, you
curious.
can see. Filled all that in.
They can't really see. Hold on a second. I gotta kill the branding here. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, so with the I lost my train of thought now.
Sorry.
Totally lost my train of thought. What was I saying? So I got on the plane. There it is. So I got on the plane to come back to Chicago at 19,999 fines. Chad.
Ooh. Did you get
19.
one? Did you get one in an airport?
No, I did not. I went and I got that 30 states in a year for my 20,000th cash.
Ah, so you went and signed the challenge, or you went and
Yeah.
logged the
Mhm.
challenge
Logged
cash.
it.
Had you
Signed it.
already signed it beforehand?
I had not. No, we had
Oh.
not. No. So I went and logged that one, and that was my 20,000th. And my 20,001 was the New England one. It's the New
Awesome.
England challenge. So it's nice to get both of those off of my map because they're literally right down the street, and it was really
Right.
annoying that they were sitting there. So it's nice to get that off the street, off of the map. Excuse me. So yeah, those were nice. So yeah, so I'm officially in the 20,000s now.
Awesome.
I'll be in forever, basically. I mean, when's the next one? When is the next one? Do you know? Like, is it 50?
It might be 50.
Is it really 50? Oh Lord. All right. Yeah, so be it. Chad, what about you? What'd you do for Thanksgiving, Chad?
I fried some turkeys.
And you didn't blow up the house.
Yeah, amazingly, after around 80 plus turkeys fried, I've never burnt down the house. I've only caught the lawn on fire once.
You've only got the lawn on fire once. Nice.
It's easier to do than you think.
No, I know, dude. Hey, man, I totally understand. Yes,
Yeah.
I totally get it. Okay. So that's good. You had a good Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving, and then I cheesed my summit for the month by going in and logging challenge caches.
Oh,
The
nice.
funny thing is, I went out to the cache that the weekend before that were the American Swiss multi caches that I talked about
Mhm,
about a month ago
mhm.
with another cacher out here because he couldn't find it. He had found it before, like signed it back in I don't know several years ago, and then he couldn't find it, and he contacted me and asked me where it was, and said, "Well, you want to go out there together?" So we went out there and hiked up there and back, and so I did about another 4.5 miles of hiking without any caches.
Oh, you're
Well,
kidding.
without any caches to find because it's like I cleaned them out when I went and found it, of course.
You're kidding.
So I was like, but still had a good talk. So during that, but
So you didn't get any, or you got how many did you get?
I didn't get any on that trip, but
None.
none. But I got enough I signed enough filled in enough challenge caches to get to the peak for the month,
Oh, nice.
which I think ends on the 6th, December 6th.
Yeah, I think the new one starts the 7th or 6th or 7th.
Yeah, something like that.
When's the
Yeah.
new one start? That I
This-
don't know. Is that
The
in the
6th, I think.
That's what
Okay.
I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. That's awesome, Chad. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So you hiked more or less.
Yeah, I
You
did
went,
some
you went
hiking.
hiking. Is what
I
you
went
did.
hiking.
You went hiking.
I went regular hiking without a purpose.
Hiking without a purpose. That's right. Isn't that a T-shirt? Hiking with a purpose.
Probably.
Hiking with a purpose.
Hiking with a purpose, right? All right.
Mhm.
Sounds like something that what's the name of that company? Starts with a P. They have, like,
Patagonia.
Patagonia, yeah.
No, it didn't.
Sounds like something like that. They would say.
Don't we have that in the show in our store?
We used
I
to
used to.
anyway.
I don't think I put it in there. I don't think I haven't finished updating everything yet, but I think because I redid the store.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see. I think we had something like that. We got a phone call though, Chad.
Ooh.
We've got Iowa. Hello, Mark, Scorpio Red.
How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. I'm checking in, and when I get off the phone, I'm going to bed. I'm getting up at 4:30 tomorrow morning, and I'm taking your challenge, and I'm going to try to get 100 in a day by myself.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay. This is fantastic. Are you doing power trail, or are you going to do it like the true way? It's just park and grab the park, grab the park and grab. Which one are you doing?
It's kind of a combination of both.
Mm-hmm.
It's down in southern Iowa, west of the interstate 35. There's just a whole lot of them down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, it's all gravel road caches.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some theories, but, I think I might be able to do it. I'm going to hope to be down there by 6 a.m. and see if I can get 100 before it gets dark.
You'll do it. No sweat.
You think so? You think you
I
could
think
do it?
so.
You think so? I mean, you can start by like 4:00. We'll have less than 12 hours. It took me 17 hours to do it when I wasn't on a power trail.
I have to drive down there.
You have to drive. Is it a 2-hour drive?
How long's the drive?
It's like an hour and a half drive. That's why I'm trying to leave at 4:30 in the morning.
6 o'clock. Yeah, get about
6 o'clock.
10,
He's going to have 10
12
hours, maybe 12, maybe 11 hours, maybe 10, 11 hours of catching.
If most of it is down the gravel roads, almost power trail, almost 1/10 of a mile down the gravel roads, and I think that's pretty doable.
Yeah. See, when I did it by myself, minus a power trail, I would go like a grouping of like 10, and then I have to drive a few miles, and a grouping of 10,
Right.
and then I drive a few miles, and a grouping of 2 or 5, and then I drive a few miles. So that's why it took me so long. But yeah, if you have just straight roads, yeah, you should be able to pull it off. It's just you got to keep that rhythm going of hopping out, running to it, signing it, hopping back in.
Well, it's groups of like a series, and then there's a bunch of park and grab, cemeteries, whatever, and then you get over to another series. So, but tell me not to do this. There's 2 first to finds down in that area, but they're about 7 miles away. Tell me not to go after those.
No, go after them when you're done.
Yeah, you wait until you're done, and then go
Wait
after
till you're done. Wait, do them in the dark. You can do those in the dark. So if you DNF them, so be it. And make sure. Okay, one more. I have for you. One more trick. Just so you don't DNF anything, you bring a bunch. I'm assuming these are all like pillow containers to the side of the roads. Is that what these are?
I don't know. So I think I can probably DNF a few, don't you think?
I would. I mean, if it's literally like a side of the road pill container, you'll know when you get there when you start doing it. If that's what it is, it's iffy if you want to drop or not. If it's not there, the key is to try not to DNF anything.
Right.
Just not to waste your time. But if it's one of those conundrums where it's like a skirt. If it's like it's there, it's pointing right there. There's nothing underneath it. You're in another state. Do you replace it or do you DNF it? I mean, it's a lamp skirt. What do you do, Chad?
Right.
What do you do?
DNF it.
You gonna DNF the lamp skirt?
I don't know. Probably not.
It's a 1.5, 1.5. It's pointing right at the skirt.
I'm gonna take a quick look at the log book. If it's several DNFs in a row when it didn't have any, and it's a 1-1, I'll probably replace it.
Yeah.
I was going to say just the exact opposite, because since it's basically a junk cache, and maybe somebody could find a better place to put one in the area, within a tenth of a mile. Maybe you just DNF it, and then eventually it'll get archived.
Oh yeah, if it's in my
Yeah.
area, in my neck of the woods where I'm living in caching, then yeah, I'm not going to do that. But when I'm on the road doing it out somewhere and trying to get something accomplished like that, say it's in a series and I want that
Right.
whole series, that's where it becomes iffy.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Here's the thing, though, but and I actually really do this. And if you don't believe me, you can find any of my caches. Any time I have a park and grab, which is a skirt, I will put in the description, replace it. You should never DNF a lamppost. If it's not there,
Yeah.
replace it. It's
There-
supposed to be a lamppost cache.
There are a couple of higher difficulty rated lamppost caches that you might not necessarily spot. So if the difficulty rating is higher than a 2, higher than a 1.5, 2, then consider that it might not actually be underneath.
That's a whole different story.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
I'm
And
talking
I
about-
just want to point that fact out. So
1,000%. Yes. 1,000%. But nobody should DNF a lamp skirt, in my opinion. You know, that's just the way I play. You know. So I wish you the best of luck, buddy. I really, really do. And I really want to hear about how it went.
yes,
And
Okay,
call
I'll
us
talk-
in.
call on and let us know.
Yeah, I'm really curious how it went.
Okay.
And have some fun.
It's like, are we gonna hear? I made it to 99 and couldn't go anymore. Are we gonna hear? Wow, I blasted through that quicker than I expected.
Well, let's think about this. Hold on. Jesse, you're the better at math than me.
I hope-
So no, he's got to average about 12. He's got to average about 12 an hour is what you got to average. 12 fines an hour to get 100 in the light. Unless you want to keep caching in the dark, it's up to you. But if you want a light,
okay,
if you want light, you got to average 12 an hour. Just so you know.
That's one every 5 minutes. That's doable.
Pack a lunch is what I'm telling you to do.
Oh, I lunch, everything.
It's, you know what? Most people don't find 100 caches by themselves. So kudos to you, man.
It definitely is more challenging
Yep.
by yourself because
It
you
is.
got to park the car, get out.
Yeah.
You're the only one looking.
Right.
You know, you got to sign the log and stuff when you. So get your wife to drive you. Are you married?
No.
No.
He's
Got a girlfriend?
Working.
Working.
So
Can't
the
convince
thing
her to come with you?
dude, it's a solo mission, man.
Okay.
It's solo.
I think that is interesting. Yeah, the only thing I can think of that might hinder it some is if I do have a stamp. So a stamp will make it a little faster.
Well, yeah.
And weather, obviously. What's the weather going to be like?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it tomorrow rather than on Sunday, because tomorrow here it's supposed to be like 65.
Oh wow, really? Nice.
And on Sunday it's going to be 50. So it's almost like cashing in, September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Go to
luck,
bed.
buddy. We want to hear about it. Let us know what
4 o'clock.
happens. Go to bed.
Have a good one.
Be safe, be well, buddy. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that'll be interesting to hear what happens with Mark next week. Chad, do you think he can pull it off? And he's doing it in December, possibly the worst month to do it in, because like the lowest light.
Lowest light and lowest amount of time. The lowest amount of time, daylight time to deal with, but the leaves have fallen.
Yes.
So he said Idaho or
No, he's in Iowa.
Iowa. Okay, Iowa. So the leaves will mostly have fallen and stuff. So there's pluses and minuses.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the reasons I start geocaching day in the dark is because you want to get as many as you can. With the time, with the light allotted, by December 25th it's dark by 4-ish. So it's
Right.
you really want to, seize the day. You got to get out early. So best of luck to you, man. Look forward to hearing about it.
Yep.
Chad, what do you got for?
So I've been holding on to this for almost a month.
Oh,
Did you realize that we were in FTF Geocacher magazine?
I did. Yes, I did know that. Yes, absolutely.
So I'll see if I can kind of get that up there.
Look close.
Really
It's
close.
It's Hiker Pete.
Yeah, Hike Cash Repeat. So
Right.
her 500th find, and
Yes.
her, I believe, fiance.
Oh no, it's her
married now?
husband. It's her husband.
They married.
Yeah, they're
Well,
married.
I thought they were
No, they're married.
engaged at the time.
No, they were married at the
They
time.
were married. Okay.
Yeah.
And plus, so Shorty, you, Aaron, and myself
Mhm.
with them in front of the banner for the at the not Lost
So,
and Found
the maze?
GPS
Maze.
maze.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I was looking through there. I was like, hang on, is that us?
That's me.
It was like, oh yeah, I remember that photo. So yeah, I saved that up for the show,
Very nice.
for the Casher Coffee show.
For cash. Yeah. And what read it? What does it say? Just out of curiosity.
You kind of make me put glasses on, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I totally am. Well, look at him. It's old man.
Oh,
His old man.
man.
It's yellow ones because he's a
Well,
computer guy.
Computer, yeah. So the blue light
I love it. Look
filter.
at you.
So Hike Cash Repeat, the Midwest Geobash 2021 in Wasion, Ohio. My first mega event turned out to be an adventure I'll never forget. It was well worth the 850 miles getting out there from New Hampshire. I had the pleasure of not only finding my 500th cache there, which was the GPS Adventure Maze, but I got to experience it with the geocaching podcast crew and Cody Dog.
And Cody Dog.
Bork.
And Cody Dog.
Pull off my Roy Orbison colored glasses here.
Anything you want. All right, Jess, what do you got?
So did you guys see the new AR experience, the trackable AR experience?
I heard about it.
Joshua talked about it, but
Yeah.
haven't seen it yet.
So Shop Geocaching is doing a promotion right now, like they do every year. For every $25 worth of merchandise that you order, you get a free trackable tag, and they do that every year. But this year, it's a special one that when you, I think the way it works, I don't have it yet. I'm waiting for our package to arrive.
One of these.
Oh, there you go, one of those. when you have to enable the AR feature in the experimental features only on iOS in the official geocaching app. Sorry, Chad.
I will have to pull out the iOS phone.
Yeah, there you
Apple
go.
phone.
Yeah, you go
Okay.
into the experimental features and turn on the AR view, and then I think you put in the code or you scan it somehow. You scan the travel bug, and then you have that in your camera. And so there's also a photo contest that's going on now through January 18th. I just had how to participate. So I'll put a link in the show notes to the directions on how to enable it and bring it up in your view. And then I think you just post the pictures with a special hashtag. And then you can win. I don't know what the winner gets, though. Anybody know what the winner gets?
I have no idea.
A free trackable. No, I don't know.
Oh, here, what you could win.
Oh.
The 2021 Lackey coin and tag set in gold.
Ooh.
Or a
Do they even
1
sell
year.
that? I don't think they even sell that, do they?
I don't think they sell the gold one. Or you can get 1 year of geocaching premium membership, to give away or keep it for yourself.
It's a $30
Sweet.
value, isn't it?
Yeah. And if you want to see pictures, the hashtag is AR Trackable Contest. So go search that hashtag and you can see people's pictures.
In what? In Facebook or in Instagram?
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Instagram. Yeah.
On all the socials.
Let me know if somebody search it up and let me know if there's any pictures. I'd be curious. So that's interesting.
Mhm.
But it's only for iOS, really.
Yeah, that feature's only on iOS. I think because there's a few other experimental features too, and I think, Chad, are any of them on the Android version? Do you know, or is it just iOS that has all the experimental features?
I don't know because I don't use the app, the geocaching app, on the Groundspeak geocaching app.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes, there are definitely several on Twitter right now, but the pictures. So one's got a virtually hanging on their Christmas tree. One's got it with their kids, and one's got it by a pill bottle that is painted like a snowman.
Oh, nice. Very nice. So I
they're
wonder
getting
what
out
they're gonna.
there.
So I wonder what. So I guess they're probably just dipping their toes in, so to speak, to see
Mm-hmm.
how this works out and what can do with it. Be interesting for the future. So they've had AR caches. Now they have AR trackables.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes you wonder what are they going to do?
Gotta catch them all.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
Snag the tag, Chad. Chad, did you order the snag the
Uh-huh.
tags?
I did not order snag the tags. There have been a few that popped out here. One that came out this morning, and I woke up. I was like, oh, it's been out. It's only been out for an hour and a half. I might be able to get it. And then I click on the link. It was out for an hour and 1 minute before someone had claimed it.
Oh yes,
So-
I ordered a hider. I ordered the upper one, the high one. So here's the coin. I got the coin with the thing, and I also got my two. I gotta hide them. I haven't hit them yet, but and so I got the highs, and Jesse got the lows.
I got the lows.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
got to put these out soon. So yeah, so
Yep.
my area will actually have a bunch for a change, because nothing's come out this way in a while for snag the tag, in terms of like out in the wild,
All right.
anywhere close to us. I mean,
So
last time someone was close, was it an hour away? Just last time someone was close. to us?
Yeah, we drove an hour.
Yeah. So it's gonna be some closer, unfortunately. Yeah. We're not gonna be able to go for 'em. Well, actually, Jesse can go for mine, and I can go for hers. So we'll get both of them. See, hey, Jeeps is scrapping at the door.
I hear that.
Let me let
I'll
the
go
dog
get
in.
her.
Chad, I got
I'll-
it. I'll get her. Chad, you're up.
Okay, so the gift goes online. So that's the Geocaching International Film Festival. So watch the videos and vote by December 6th. You can watch the gift reel on YouTube, and there's links to that in our show notes. And I will also add that to the threads over here. And also, after you watch the films, vote for your famous favorite film here. And so there's another link in our show notes. Crap, the links didn't come through, did they?
Yes, it did.
Oh, I need to control click because it's
Because you're on a PC.
because I'm on it. No, well, because it's a Word doc or it's a Google Doc, but it's an editing mode.
Oh.
So
What does he also? What does he also? I can't believe Scott didn't like. I liked your video. I just like the other one better. That's all. I liked your video, but you know what? Geocaching God was funny. Yours was cute. I went, oh, that's cute. Aussie Geocacher. His was the Muggle one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was cute. It was very cute.
I haven't watched them yet.
Oh, dude, watch Geocaching God. It's the best one.
I will watch them all.
I voted for Geocaching God.
I will watch them all.
Shorty, didn't you run out right after the show for the tag? Yes, we did. Yes, that one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yes, right after the show, we ran out.
We did.
And if you're a patron of our show, guess what? Patreon, we actually videoed it, and you can actually see us going for that snag the tag. So, yes, so go online if you haven't voted for your GIF videos. Watch them because they're pretty good, and vote for your favorite. And yes, the Aussie Geocacher is there. You can vote for his if you'd like, but technically he's a professional, so I don't think that should count. He's a pro. That's not really fair. That's like having a web design contest and me entering. It's just not really fair. Okay. What else? Jesse, you're up. Anything else?
Yes. I mean, I was just gonna. We kind of already did. I was just gonna talk about the Reach the Peak for December. So it looks like the big point winner is multis this month.
Multis, yeah.
Yep. So
Really?
we're working towards
Yeah.
Denali. So 6,190 points. Is that a little lower than the rest of the months? I don't know.
No, it's
That's
a little
about-
higher.
Oh yeah,
It's a
that is
little
higher.
higher, yeah.
Yeah. So multis are 750 points.
And ones with 10 favorite points or more, I believe, was 700.
700. Yeah.
How much are Adventure Labs?
Earth caches or adventures are low this time. Earth caches are 600. Mysteries are 550. Letterbox is 500. Adventure, each location of the adventures are 425, and then any other found it is 350. But
Right.
this seems high. The 750 for one cache, is that higher than normal? I was thinking the highest were
That's-
like around 5 or 6.
No, they were going 700 for mysteries
Oh,
this month.
okay.
So I didn't burn through too many of my of my challenge caches.
So 9 multis and you're at the base camp.
Yeah, but how many? If it's what'd you say, it's 400 per
Adventure location.
Adventure location.
425.
So 425 times 5
Mhm.
is what?
Well,
So
2,000.
5,000.
2,100 or something like that?
2,100.
20,
Times
so
five,
and
20,000.
how many? So you
Yeah.
find 4 Adventure Labs and you got it, right? Is that basically what it is?
Yeah.
Something
Something
like
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Said
Interesting.
425 each.
Houston, Texas, Dave Buds. How many peaks are we at now? What is that? 5? I think this
When
is
did
the
we start? August? No, when did we start? August? So 4, so December would be the 5th.
I think it's the 5th or 6th. I think.
We've got a few.
When does it end? February? Is that when it ends?
February or March? I was thinking March.
March? Oh god, all the way to
Yeah.
March. Wow.
Yeah, a 23-stage multi should count for more. I agree.
Oh, what did it say?
A 23-stage multi should count for more. Yeah. I agree.
I agree. Yeah. Is there a 23? Yeah, but a 23 stage multi. Oh, yeah. Oh, it should. Oh, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, they don't do it by the stage numbers.
Yeah, you need that. You need that. You're looking for that 2-stage multi where it's like the other side of a freaking, like the other side of the container. I love those. When you get the classic multi. Chad, did you ever find the one where it's the contact lens holder and you flip one open and it says other side and you flip that open and there's the
Mm-hmm.
and there's the lock. Those are the good ones, man. Oh, you dream for those multis, man. Yeah. Those are the good ones. Yeah. So, all right. So that's coming up and it ends. And then, so what we're too deep in it. Like, Chad, have you gotten every month?
I've gotten every month.
Yeah, you have to
So
do it now.
and this
Close.
is the only month that I fudged with the
Mm.
using my challenge caches.
Purists would not like you for that, Chad. They would say that's.
Oh well.
Mhm.
I'm just saying. Hey, the so Black Friday, I put the coins 50% off. Sold a lot of coins, Chad.
Awesome.
We did, and I shipped anything US based is in the mail. You guys are going to get them any day. Anybody who ordered one and you're in the U.S., I have mailed them out. Outside of the U.S., I have not mailed them out yet because I actually have to go to the post office and I have a job. So I have to get to it. I will do it very soon. But just so you know, if you are out of the country, yeah, I've not mailed them yet. But in country, any day, enjoy them. Anything else, Chad, to you?
Oh, we have a new country souvenir.
A new country souvenir?
Yeah, they added North Macedonia. I didn't even realize it was called North Macedonia now.
What is it?
It was the Republic of Macedonia
Hmm.
until from like. So it's basically, remember Yugoslavia?
Sure,
When it was
vaguely.
Yugoslavia,
Yes.
the southernmost tip of Yugoslavia. So it's kind of like to the west of Albania and to the north of Greece, and then to the you got what's it about Kosovo? And anyways, it's down there in the southern part of where former Yugoslavia. So, so yep, it's been added.
Wow. I think that's the last one. That's probably the last one for the year, I would assume.
I think so.
I can't believe they still have places that don't have a souvenir.
Oh, there's a bunch of places that still don't have it. Surprisingly,
That amazes me. Like,
so when they announced that they were gonna have a souvenir for every country, they didn't say how quickly they were gonna do it.
Yeah, once a month. Yeah. Jess, you're gonna say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna tell a funny story. We over our trip, we stopped in New York State. I've never cached in New York State. I've been there, but I've never cached there. And after every new state, I gotta go check and make sure I got my souvenir. Did I get my souvenir? And so after a couple of New York finds, I didn't get my souvenir, and I kept going back and refreshing and refreshing and refreshing, and I couldn't figure it out. And I went back and double checked those caches to make sure they were really actually in New York. Yes, they were.
like,
Why
where's
don't I
my
have
damn
these
souvenir?
souvenirs?
Yeah, she was
So
pretty pissed about it.
I think it
in
was
terms of like what that and I was doing research. Like, well, some people didn't get
Yeah.
it for a few hours. Like usually it's usually
Yeah.
instantaneous. But
So I
like,
think it was like even the next day
oh,
I
it was a
still
long
didn't
time
get
later.
it.
Yeah,
It was a long time later. And so I was like, did it, there's got to be a reason. So I went back to my souvenirs and I sorted them by must have been alphabetically because you can sort your souvenirs now. So I sorted them alphabetically and I scrolled through. I already had a New York souvenir. I'm like, I've never been to New York. I mean, caching in New York. And so I looked at the date and I went to my Google Photos and I typed in that date to figure out what was I doing on that day. And we were in Nebraska at GeoCoin Fest back in 2015.
15.
And
Core of
I figured it
Discovery.
out. It was a traveling cache.
No, it was that pole that
Right, that was the traveling
pole,
cache.
okay.
Yeah, the yeah.
walking-
And so I didn't get the state, the state doesn't show up on my map, but that traveling cache earned me the souvenir.
Huh. I wonder
I
if
already- and I'd already had-
I wonder if I've got Minnesota as a souvenir then.
because of course
because I had Minnesota for a while as a state because of the core of Discovery, which is a traveling cache.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I gotta
Yeah, see, I already had New York before then, so I didn't get it didn't phase me to have that souvenir. I already had that souvenir. So yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then traveling caches are gone, right? Those are
No, yeah,
they're
they're
gone.
gone.
Yeah,
I don't know of any that are still active. I'm pretty sure that they
No, didn't
archived
they a
all of
couple years
them.
ago
I think
or a
they
year ago?
archived all of them.
Yeah, but yeah, because that was
they took away my Minnesota.
they took away your Minnesota.
Apparently.
They didn't take away Jesse's New York.
Nope, I
That's
had
weird.
New York. Yeah, but I'm counting it as a new souvenir
Yeah.
because technically it's new, even though I've had it for 6 years.
Oh, Tyrone Shoelaces says they converted them all to travel bugs. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, I do remember that now.
Yes, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. Poor Chad lost his Minnesota. I guess you're going to have to actually go to Minnesota, Chad.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
poor baby.
I plan on. I see. I got that. Oh, let's see here. Let's look at my states here. I'll share my states.
How many states have you cashed in, Chad? And you've cashed all over the world.
31 according to this.
Oh, nice. Oh, hold on. Let me turn the brand off. Hold on a second. Here you go.
Oh, that's not mine. That's yours
That's mine. Oh, it's Jesse's.
or Jesse's. Someone's. This is mine. So I got this big.
Got the whole Middle America there, champ.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
I go see my cousin who lives in Salt Lake City.
Oh yeah.
So I had plans on doing several of the national well, not forests, what do you call them? Parks, national parks here in Utah, and then I need to do this corridor here plus Virginia. Need to get Virginia out of there, get that done. But
yeah, that's Hawaii. New England's a nice trip. It's pretty good. It's a nice trip.
Yeah, I need to find a good spot to go in here where it's like, where do you go that you don't have to travel forever?
That's you got the Bible Belt going right there, man. Wow, straight down.
I lived here for a long time, so going over Megas, Florida, and
right.
Other places, and
you got to then go to Mingo.
Yeah, that's about here.
Yeah. Oh, Chad.
Eventually.
So anybody who's listening to
go
the
to
show,
Fargo.
Chad basically we're looking at Chad's map of caches he's found, and he hasn't found caches in basically the middle of the country.
Yeah, Fargo's right about there.
Yeah. He's basically the Bible Belt. He hasn't cashed in, and he hasn't cashed on the East Coast. Other than that, he's pretty much got the map clean. So to me, it's all West Coast. I have like Washington and California and Oregon.
Yeah,
that is mine. No, that's mine. You have mine right there.
That's Scott's. Yeah, that's Scott's there.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
So I'm surprised you didn't get Oklahoma when you were down in Texas.
Yeah, we went to Austin and Dallas.
Yeah. Remember our trip got cut short because our flight was delayed. So we were there for 30 hours or something.
Yeah, we were in Texas
like that.
Long. Yeah, we weren't there very long. Yeah, I'll close it someday. I'll get there.
Yeah, I'll get them down. I'll get them down someday. So
yeah, all right.
We'll see.
All right, Jesse, anything else?
That was all on my list.
Chad, anything else?
Yep, that's all on my list.
All right, that's about it then, guys. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Thanks for the caller. Next week, Chad. Next week we are starting December with we're coming in with geocaching deadly sins, Adventure Labs. Let's talk about Adventure Labs and the issues we have with the Adventure Labs. So that's next week, talking about Adventure Labs and the not so fun stuff about them, because we try not to talk bad about anything, but on the geocaching deadly sins, it's the one time you're allowed to. So let's talk about Adventure Labs next week. So Chad, always a pleasure, sir. Jesse, always a pleasure, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys. Talk to you guys next week. Here we go. Yeah, Jesse said to me, by the way, Chad, did you notice, or did you say to me, like, when we closed the show, guys, last week, I didn't play the music. Did anybody notice I didn't play the music? We didn't get emails about it. I just ended the show. I totally I don't remember why, because something threw me off. And I totally ended the show without playing the music. Did I even do the ending shtick? Did I even do that?
You didn't do it. No.
I didn't do it. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody even noticed. Nobody noticed. Here we go. Please join us every. Oh my God. Please join us every. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archive video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, please make sure you click the subscribe or get notified button to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. The tier starting as low as $3. You get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/The Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cachly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Sense Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Artedly Crafted, and PathX.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we will talk to you guys next week. And we're clear, Chad. There we go. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. And everybody be safe and be well. We'll talk to you guys next week. Okay? Bye. See you. Bye-bye.